MailerLite recently released a new version of their platform, and in this video I wanted to share my first impressions about it and the features that you can find within it and what you can expect when you sign up for MailerLite. If you're new here, my name is Anna-Lee from Lite Design Studio, and I'm all about helping you DIY a website that attracts and converts your ideal clients and simplifying the tech side of your online business. If that's something you want to learn more about, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified of every new video that I post. Before we get started into the actual review portion of the video, I wanted to briefly mention that if you're currently using MailerLite, then you have the option to switch between the classic version and the new version that they released. But if you're just getting started and you want to sign up for MailerLite from scratch, then you will be automatically signed up for the new version of MailerLite, which is what I'll be covering in this video. So now that we've covered that up, what does the new version bring? So first of all, there's not a lot of changes in terms of features that you can find within MailerLite if you're familiar with it. If you're not, don't worry, I'll cover what you can expect. But it's more about making the platform faster and more modern in terms of user interface and basically how it looks on the back end. So essentially, you can, once you sign up for MailerLite, you'll be greeted with this modern dashboard. And you will be able to see at a glance how many new subscribers you have, how many new subscribers you've gotten this month or in the last 30 days, and how many subscribers you have in total. And you can also easily access different areas of your MailerLite account, such as creating new forms, creating campaigns, and automations and landing pages. So first, let's talk about forms, which are basically the essential things that you're going to be creating once you sign up for MailerLite. So in terms of forms, you can create pop-up forms, embedded forms, and promotional pop-ups. Pop-ups have a lot of templates that you can choose from. There are different templates that you can basically use as a starting point and then customize to match your brand and to use your, of course, opt-in and images. But as far as the embedded forms go, there's not a lot of options that you can choose from. There are 4 basic options that you can choose from in terms of forms, and there's not really a whole hell of a lot of difference between them. I think the difference is like you can have a full width form and then a form that has an image at the top. So not a lot of different options here, but you can still customize them in terms of colors, fonts, and of course add different forms to fields, not forms, add different fields to your forms and similar. As far as the pop-up forms go, you can set them to appear on exit intent. You can set them to appear when somebody scrolls down a certain percentage on your website, and you can also set them to appear after somebody has been on your website for a certain length of time. A nice thing about their forms is that you can also add additional fields and request additional information from your subscribers or those who are going to subscribe. So you can add a privacy checkbox, you can add a GDPR consent checkboxes, and lots of other options. So that's really a nice thing about MailerLite forms. And of course, after somebody subscribes to the form, you can decide to forward them, you can redirect them to a page on your website, or you can show them the standard MailerLite confirmation page. Now, as far as campaigns go, you can send different types of campaigns, such as regular campaigns and A/B split campaigns. However, one change that is now different in this new version of MailerLite is that if you're using a free plan, you can no longer send RSS campaigns. RSS campaigns are basically when whenever you publish a new blog post, for example, on your blog, or even on your YouTube channel, MailerLite has the ability to pull that information from the RSS feed and then automatically insert it into an RSS campaign, and it goes out automatically as soon as the feed is updated. So this is sort of useful if you're not sure where to get started with your email marketing and you just need a way to stay top of mind. So if you're just getting started and want a super easy way, super relaxed, laid back way to like start getting used to sending your newsletter subscribers a newsletter every week, it's a good place to start, but it's not a long-term strategy that I'd recommend for email marketing. So those are no longer available on the free plan. As far as actual creating the campaigns go, you have the option to use a drag and drop interface where you can use different blocks to build out the content of your campaigns. These include images, buttons, text, content timers, surveys and quizzes, and lots of cool options that you have there. And each of these blocks is customizable, so you can customize how it looks in terms of style and appearance. And there are also some additional options based on the type of block that you've selected. You can also use a rich text editor if you prefer to send just more like plain looking campaigns, and you don't want to really add a lot of different blocks to your campaign. So if you just want the basics, you can use the rich text editor. Now, as far as organizing your subscribers, you can organize your subscribers within groups. And that basically is useful because it allows you to send more targeted email campaigns to your subscribers. So for example, if somebody joins your, copywriting tips group, then you only send them copywriting tips. But if you have an opt-in for like email marketing headlines, if you have a freebie and you want to organize your subscribers based on that freebie in a group that downloaded email marketing headlines, you can send them more information about anything that's related to email copywriting. So it allows you to basically group your audience based on different interests and also different freebies that they downloaded on your website. You can also create segments within those groups based on different options such as country, sign-up source, sign-up date, and stuff like that, if you want to get super granular and super specific with who you target with your email marketing campaigns. As far as automations go, that's one of the, I think, the best features of MailerLite, because automations are included even on the free plan, which is where many email marketing platforms basically say, no, you cannot use automations on our free plan. You'll have to upgrade for that. Well, MailerLite is different and they allow you to use those automations. So you can start off an automation on a number of different triggers. So basically you can start an automation when somebody joins a forum, when they join a group, when they click a link, lots of other options. And then you have the option to send emails, delay those emails by a certain time period. You can also add conditions. So for example, this basically allows you to only send the next email in the campaign or in the automation if certain conditions are met. So if, for example, you can set a condition that the next email should be sent only if the person clicked on a link, on a specific link, or something like that. So basically you can create very powerful automations and make sure that your subscribers and your audience is getting the stuff that they need to hear from you, and basically that interests them. Now, as far as integrations go, this new version of MailerLite does offer integrations with Zapier, offers webhooks, WooCommerce, and WordPress and other tools. I haven't seen a direct automation with Squarespace like I have for the classic version of MailerLite, but given that they integrate with Squarespace or with Zapier, there shouldn't be any problem in setting it up. And I do have a video tutorial that walks you through the process of how you can use MailerLite forms within Squarespace if you're still using the classic version. And I also have a tutorial on how to connect Squarespace newsletter forms with any email provider using Zapier. So I'll link to those two videos in the description below, so be sure to check them out. So all in all, MailerLite basically offers a lot of cool features, and even on the free plan. Another thing that's changed on the free plan in the new version of MailerLite is that you are now limited to only email support. Chat support is only available on the paid plans. Speaking of pricing, you can get started for free if you have up to 1,000 subscribers. However, if you'd like access to some of those advanced features, such as the ability to send RSS campaigns or auto resend campaigns to subscribers who haven't opened, or fine-tune basically to send campaigns based on the delivery on the time zone of the recipient, you'll have to upgrade to the paid version of MailerLite. And paid version starts at $10 per month for up to 1,000 subscribers. And then after that, I believe it's $17 per month. So again, it's one of the more affordable providers out there. So I definitely do recommend checking out MailerLite if you're just getting started with your email marketing. As far as ease of use goes, MailerLite is very user-friendly and very intuitive, whether you're using the classic version or the new version. So basically, it doesn't really matter Both of these versions are super easy to use, even if you're a complete beginner, and they also have extensive documentation that you can refer to if you need help at any point in time. Okay, so now that we've covered MailerLite, I wanted to share with you a few more tips about creating basically a freebie for your email list so that you can actually start growing your mailer list and start putting your MailerLite account to use. So when it comes to creating a freebie, my number one tip would be to make your lead magnet or a free gift or opt-in gift or however you want to call it, make it super specific. The more specific it is, the better it'll convert. So basically you want it to solve a specific problem for a specific audience. My second tip would be to basically make sure that the opt-in is the first natural step towards your paid offers. So as a business owner, the purpose of your email list is to basically nurture your subscribers and have a database of qualified leads that are interested in what you have to offer and will one day turn from a lead subscriber into a paid client. So that's why your lead magnet needs to be the first step that basically gets them familiar with you and what you have to offer, and whether that's your group programs, courses, services, and any other offer that you might have. And finally, my last tip for your lead magnet is make it easy to consume and implement. So give your subscribers a quick win. For example, if you're a mindset coach, then your opt-in could be a list of affirmations that they can use on a daily basis, or journaling questions that they can use. Or if you sell copywriting services, it could be 10 irresistible headline formulas. So basically give them something that they can implement immediately that's not going to take them days or even weeks to implement. So with that in mind, if you also want to see how you can use Squarespace to actually help you grow your list, or where you can embed your opt-in forms on Squarespace, then be sure to watch the next video that I have queued up for you. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps YouTube spread my content and put it in front of more viewers, and I'd greatly appreciate that. And if you want to see more tips like these, please hit the subscribe button. That's it for this week, and I'll see you next time.